What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome to Thailand TV. It's your boy 800 Stiz Owls, man. God and man form. And the prophet de jour. What's up, man? It's crazy out here, man. This last week, man. It's been insane, bro. It's been insane, man. It's just a lot of things going on in the world today. Particularly down 77 from me. You know what I mean? Oh, my old neighborhood, man. I used to hang with, kick it and roam the blocks and walk the streets, ride bikes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like hoop every park. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like it's real serious out there, man. And you know the tone of tonight's show is going to be a little bit different, but it's going to be the same. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it to you raw, like I do. I'm gonna give it to you real. Um, and you know, I still do want to talk about sports tonight. This is my Monday show. It's for you guys to have a little outlet on Monday. Listen to some crazy stuff. Listen to me, my crazy ass, and talk the way I talk. You know what I'm saying? How I've been talking since you know me. You know what I mean? So, um, yeah, man. Let's jump right into it, man. That's what my show's about, man. They killed that boy, man. They killed that boy. I mean, point blank. And this the thing about it too, right? In the black community, we've been saying they killed that boy for a long time. People been blind to it. Because there's always a reason why, right? Now you see, these motherfuckers don't care, man. These people don't care, man. These people that are in these high seats, you know, um, um, it's terrifying to think that a neighborhood that I once grew up in as a child, man, as a young person, my teens, my younger teens, my adolescence, and they coming for the white folks too now. They don't care. They just ran up in a state, um, ran up in a city, huge city, a huge city. It's in the top 10 all the time. Start gunning people down. And then what killed? So look, so man, that's my show, man. That's what I do, man. So look, your boy was sitting there like, yo, doing what men do. This is what men do. These dudes over here, these officers was picking on these ladies. Two ladies. It was two ladies. The officers was picking on these two ladies. They put them. He over there. He like, oh, hold on. This is what men do. This is what men do. He came over there, hand on cam, hand on man. That's it. That's all he had his hands on. That's all he had his hands on. Hand on cam, hand on man. That's it. They sprayed your boy. You well, you know that tear gas do. Like people, y'all know, or all my club people in Minnesota, we know they use tear gas to make the horses go doodle down the street. So you know how that tear gas is. So my man, you know what I'm saying, took his hit with that tear gas, man. Boom, they threw him down. That's where everything go crazy. That's where when you put the wrong people in the seats of authority, this is what they do. They abuse that power. They've been running up in this city, in this state, because they're getting outside to the suburbs, abusing their power. I got an email Friday. Lord works, man. The Most High is real, cuz. The Most High is real, cuz. I had an email on Friday because ICE had rolled up into the parking lot at Apple Valley High School, my son's high school. Like I said, the Lord is real, man. They just happened to close school because it was a negative 40 degrees out. So they had to shut down school so the kids weren't there. That's crazy. Think the Lord don't work. Think the man ain't there. Think they ain't the Most High, bro. You know what I'm saying? Even if the storm was created by them, still timing wise. Timing wise. Hey, my son's high school, cuz. As a father, do you know what I'm saying? Do you guys realize some of the things that I speak about when I talk on this show, man? Do you even think of the magnitude of some of the stuff I'm talking about? I just said that my firstborn son, Ice, was in the parking lot. And I just before that told you a story about what Ice does to people. So as a father, you don't think I'm pissed and outraged. It's a scene I was telling my homeboy Q about this the other day. It's a scene in Avengers, and I've told you about this scene, one of the best scenes in the world, when Captain America tells the Hulk that they need that he needs to transform into the Hulk. So he's telling him, he's like, yo, Hulk, come on, just bring out the Hulk. And he was like, yo, get angry. And one of the best lines, man, like for real, you can get the best lines from different places. And one of the best lines to me is he turns to Captain America and he said, that's the thing. I'm always angry. And it just transforms right there. And that's the essence for real, like people, you know what I'm saying? Me, myself, I know, you know what I'm saying? I was talking to my guy about this, you know. People, when they come at you, they got to realize already the rage and already the anger you hold inside from the things that you be doing and going through and the people you deal with, and just the battles and the traumas that you've been weighing on your chest. The worst thing you can ever do is fuck with a person with a smile on their face going through that stuff. That's the worst thing you can ever do is fuck with a smiling person, because you don't know all the weight, all the anger, all the rage that they're putting away just to continue to have a smile on their face for your ass. Man, you can't make this stuff up. Common sense is gone, man. You messing with the American people, bro. Sometimes you be messing with the wrong peoples, bro. I think that's what I'm telling you, Ice. I told you my defense mechanism is laughter. But I'm telling you right now, I think Ice decided to roll up in the wrong city. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like you're saying, like we smarter than that, though. We can go crazy and tear some shit down. We've shown that already. We already showed. We'll burn a whole city down. We pretty much showed that to the motherfuckers already. That's why they make it move so quick. Hey, make a decision. Hey, what you want to do? Last time we was like, we don't give a fuck. Sit in the National Guard. Everybody shut it down. We was like, oh, for real? Burn this motherfucker down. You want this shit? You want this shit? Burn this shit down there. You know what I'm saying? We showed them we do that. You see, it ain't went there. You see, it ain't went there. We just protested. 24 below zero. We just walk around with signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Motherfuckers turn burner. Think about what they would did last year downtown. Like, think they would did downtown like they did with George Floyd. Think they would do the same thing. Downtown. Because that's where the parade and that's where the protest was at. Think they would have burned downtown. Think they would have burned it down, yo. Think they wouldn't be unjust to do that? It's a lot of rage and anger that we've been holding inside for a long time in this state, in this city. Passive, they call it passive aggressive, don't they? That's so nice, don't they? Don't they call it that? Then come over and piss us off. I'm just saying. I know my people, man. I've been around them. I lived with them. I just know, man. You know what I'm saying? The silence is one thing, man, but I just know my people. And this is some crazy shit. Like I said, to get that email from my son's school was just really like, it just took me to another place, man. Like, these people just don't care, bro. They just don't care. And that's the worst thing you can do, man. It's for the kids. I seen a video. It's crazy. I talked about this before. A guy was doing an interview with a lady on the street, and he asked her, "Yeah, man," because I guess it was a red hat. I couldn't say it was a little grainy. The footage was a little bit grainy, but it looked like she had a MAGA hat on. He was He was like, so ma'am, if Jesus came back and tried to come here, would you accept him? And he was like, the husband was like, yep. And the wife was like, well, it depends on if he comes in with what kind of requirements he can. He was like, thank you. Wait. And that's so funny because I have said that stuff before in the past. I was like, yo, he said, because he said this. He said, even if I did come back, you will reject me. If I told you that I was he, you would reject me. And that was funny. She said that, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like proof that, yeah, like we got to have requirements for him. How anybody in this world gonna get along if if you're making him do a security check search? He's like, I'm him. You're like, nah, we gotta check your ID. Think about anybody else in this world. How you think we can't be together, man? How you think we can't be together, man? All these red flags, green flag, white flag, go. Come on, man. How are we supposed to get together, man? How are we supposed to be? I've said this before. If it says that Yahshua breathed breath into us after he molded us into his image, then we are all pieces and pieces and pieces of him together. If we come together, we become one God. But we're so separate. And now, I think now is a time for you maybe to say, this dude might know what the fuck he's talking about. It's time for us to join together. It's time for unity. It's time for true village. And if not for anything else, for the children. If not for anything else, the children. The young people. It's a lot of shit going on, man. A lot of going on in the sports world right now. Just hearing a lot of different things, man, that making me uneasy about the thing. And I know when I get in and get on coaches, trainers, and parents, and I've even got on players too. But when I'm dealing with sports, man, I'm trying to weed out the bad as much as possible. I do that when I'm coaching. I tell my kids, man, if you could do more good than bad, we having a good game. Okay. In order to do that, you got to weed out the bad. And that's not just on the court, it's off the court, on the bench, in the locker room, in the concession stand, it's in the school. You know what I'm saying? It's on the streets at McDonald's when they're kicking it up late at night. It's all that. And in order for things to run in a cohesive, good flow, it's got to be from the top. It's got to be from the top. The thing about me is whenever I was head, I took blame for everything. Yeah, I took blame for everything. And especially when people tried to give me the blame, I was like, I'll take it. I'm the head. I'm the man then. You know what I'm saying? If it's all because of me, I'm the man. Plus, if the bad is all because of me, and you want me to take the blame for it, that means all the good is because of me too. So that's why I roll, because I love taking the blame. Because the way I methodically think is, if you're doing more good than bad, blame me for the bad. Because we're doing more good than bad. So you can have them bad moments. Take them, talk them. Matter of fact, put them on video so we can see them, so that way we know what to get rid of. They help us, aid us. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of coaches, a lot of players don't understand that. I think a lot of coaches think that they sit on a pedestal, almost in a sense of like a relationship, how they talk about women. They act like women. Some of them. Put the blame on somebody else. as the head of the snake, you're that you got to take everything. You got to take everything. I mean, I do. I love it. Give me the blame. See, the difference between me and most coaches, this is why I can point them out, is because I'm real 100%. I'm going to give you 100% real me. I'm going to give you raw. I'm transparent. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm going on in my head. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on the court. I'm going to tell you exactly what I expect. I'm going to tell you exactly what they're doing. I'm not going to fish scale it. I'm not going to tune it better and more real for this person that I really, really care about, and be fake for the people that I don't care about. I'm going to be 100% real with everybody. I'm going to demand the same thing from the person who has the most minutes to the same person that doesn't get that many minutes. I'm not going to make them compete against each other with the mindset that's going to make them earn more time, because then they will value themselves more than the other. I'm going to make them compete against each other because iron sharpens iron, and the only way they can get time is by their effort, whether or not they're getting it, winning against the next person or not. As long as the effort is there, you earn your time that way. If you're diving on the floor for lose, I told my kids one time, Trey, TJ, Ryan, y'all probably remember this. One time they were asking me, they was like, Coach, who do you think is the best player on the team, Coach? Who do you think? They were sitting there, I was arguing with each other. I was like, they were like, yeah, TJ, no, Trey. No, Ryan, but no, Chico, no. Oh, no, Chico wasn't with us that year. And so I went up to him and I said, honestly, I said, Matt, first year playing basketball. I said, Matt. They were like, why? I was like, dude, I'm like, this man has smashed his face on the floor twice for diving for the loose ball. None of you guys went lower than your knees. I was like, why would I not pick him as the best player? I was like, why do you think it's his first year playing and he gets more minutes than some of the guys on the team? Because I know that he's gonna go after that damn ball. That's what we need, the ball. So I'm gonna put a guy in there that's gonna go get the ball. You know what I'm saying? It's a funny thing. I was telling my guy, I told my team this, man. Like, today's age, man, you guys want to go shoot the ball, but you don't want to go get the ball. It's crazy. It's crazy to me. You don't want to go get the ball. What I teach people to go get the ball. I think I'm lying. Check my son. If you think I'm lying about anything I say, I preach about defense and how much defense is important than anything. My son's a defensive bull and been that way. Where you get it from? He got it overnight. His coaches gave it to him. His coaches taught him that. They developed that in him. Yeah, okay. Right. So you've been that. Great passer. I'm gonna tell you something about dude. I gotta give my son his flowers. I'm always give him his flowers, especially when people try to push me down. Like it's a problem for me giving my son flowers. Even hold my job over my head, telling me I can't give my son his flowers or I'll lose my job. But I've never seen a dude hustle like this dude. I've never seen a dude hustle like this dude. This dude hustle. This dude will come down, make a layup, or miss a layup. He will take a layup, whether he makes it or miss it, fall out of bounds, painting the picture for you. Fall out of bounds. They throw the ball in, beat everybody down the floor except him. He's back, contested a shot. Defense, like, wait. He was just almost in the concession stand. He slid all the way by the wall. I've never seen it before. You can't coach that. That's just instinct, bro. And that's the thing that people don't understand. Like when you come and see people that I've touched, that's the type of thing that I give them. I give them a little bit more instinct. I tell them to view it a little bit differently. The prophet, I speak the prophet into these young men. See it before it happens. Different vision. That's why. Check the boys I speak to. Check the boys I spit life into. I speak breath into. Check them. They play a little bit different, TJ. Trey, Ryan, Kamari, Q. QB1, Tyrese. A little bit. Jay, but those guys, those newer guys, I told y'all about them as I had them. I only had them for 4 months. Then they took back. whatever. I ain't here to point nobody out. Yes, I am. It's Thailand TV. Everybody gets shots around here, man. But the point I'm trying to make is you don't believe what I'm saying. I mean, I'm the pop off king, bro. Like I pop off, man. Like I can pop off, yo. Like I lived in Cali, you know what I'm saying? And I went to film school in Cali. I understand how these people in Hollywood work. All this is an act. Not me, but all this world, how people are is an act. You just got to figure out the character you're dealing with. You got to figure out the style and character of the person you're dealing with. Once you do that, you keep moving, right? And then they either follow along or don't. But they understand that you're trying to make things way better. And the young people understand that language. It takes them a little bit. They're very resistant at first. And I tell people this all the time. It's those moments where they do something because they have to do it on their own to see it. You can't force them to do it and then they realize it. They have to do it on their own and they're like, it clicks in their brain. Oh, what you said worked. Yeah. But you got to keep pushing it. You got to keep saying it until that clicks. You can't just give up like, oh, man, let's go beat them where they're at. How are we going to do that? How are they getting better? How? And I proved myself right. Problem is that the popularity contest within these coaches nowadays is they want everybody to like them. Like as a head coach, I know you ain't gonna like me. I've shown that in the association. I've shown that everywhere. But the point is that I've gotten the respect because of the results. It doesn't have nothing to do with liking me. They end up liking me just because I'm real. That's just gonna come with it. You're going to get resistance. Like I told you, anytime there's change, there's going to be resistance. Otherwise, you're not changing anything. You're just staying the same. So they're not going to like you. As the head coach, I know most of the people are not going to like me because most of the people are going to have problems with their child. And that's part of the game. I've dealt with it. I've dealt with it so much. That I remember. I remember the moment that I said to myself, I need to test these people out. And see, because I always test people. I test, especially grown people. Kids, you don't test them. You don't got to test them. They're kids. What you see is what you get. What they do is what they do. They ain't old enough to realize the decision that they're making yet. Front of a little bit made yet. But I test them out. I test all grown men out. And to be able to tell someone that in order for them to get better, you got to do it this way. And then you see if they do it. With adults, it's difficult. So you got to flip it. When it comes to this basketball or a sports thing and stuff like that, what I found out the best way to do it is when they're young, ask the kids. Because everyone speaks out of their mouth and says, we're doing this for the kids, a minute for the kids. That's the new shit. A minute for the kids. We try to build the kids. You are, huh? You are, huh? Well, all you kids sit down. I did that when they were young, when the BAA. And I had a couple of parents. I had one parent. I had one parent. We was at the championship game. She sat down there, and she literally stood underneath the basket. Every time, and then when we flipped on the half, she went down right under the basket, like. I told my boy was like, "Yo," I said, "I don't care." I said, "Yo, the championship, trying to win," because what she didn't know was, and I don't tell people this stuff. I talk with my young people. That's one thing they can love about me is that I don't tell them I don't tell their business. I don't tell what they tell me. But I sat them down, my 10 players, and I said, "Hey, we can win this game." Because it was like, I told this story before. It's like 6 minutes to go. We were down 8. And I was like, yo, we can win this game or we can make sure everybody has equal playing time. What do y'all want to do? And they was like, and the reason why I called the timeout is because one of the kids was like, just getting abused. It was so bad. He was getting abused so bad that, they're younger. They're younger. I can say what I want to say. They're younger. They grown now. So dudes get used so bad that the kid on the other team, because when you're young, when you're association, travel ball, it's like the other team is like what, about 7-8 feet away from you, right there, right? So they call a timeout. We call a timeout, and I'm like, I see my boys down. And I hear dude walk up to this team, walk up to this coach, say, "Hey, I can take my guy every time. Give me the ball, coach." Fourth grade, they were in fourth or fifth grade, dog. I'm like, oh hell no. I said, hey, look. Look, this is what we gonna do. I said, I got a question for you. I said, this is me. I had to test the adults by asking the kids, because all the we're doing what's best for the kids. Okay, I got you. Let's see what's best for the kids. I said, young people, do you guys want to win this game? Or do you want to have equal playing time? I said, I don't care which one you guys go with. I'm cool with either one. Don't. As your coach, I'm not going to be mad at either one y'all choose. I'll be down to do whatever y'all want to do. I said, but we can win this game right now if y'all want to. I said, otherwise, I'll just make sure I do equal playing time for the rest of the game. All 10 said, we want to win the game, coach. Say less. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Get in the game. Let's go. Turn this around. Pop this off. Run this. Run it. Run it. Boom, won the game. No cap, bro. No cap. That's how I am. And that's how I talk to my kids. It's very simple. It shouldn't be that difficult anymore. The conversation shouldn't be that long anymore. They know what to do. When you teach them all the little things to do, like I was speaking about with TJ. TJ is the kind of kid where he does the stuff that you beg other people to do. Get up and play defense. He's already there. I didn't say he didn't get beat. Everybody get beat sometimes, but as far as like somebody getting up and guarding the guy 94 feet, he's already there. He's already there. You need somebody under 6 foot to go help out with the rebounds, because the big guys are getting abused down there and banging and boxing out good. He goes in there, battles, and grabs a couple of rebounds. The ball's getting stagnant. People dribbling too long. We need to move the ball. Oh, snap. He makes a couple of nice dimes. He directs people. He does the things that people beg other players to do. That's what's crazy. That's what I love about his. Somebody just came home. That's what I love about his game. And I feel like a lot of coaches don't understand how to coach that. That's why a lot of coaches are great AAU coaches, but they're not great program coaches. Because when you go out to certain places, like in the city, you could be that way. You could be an AAU type of coach and be in high school, because you're getting products from different areas. Everybody's playing AAU. You go, you get a crop of kids that are just hustle kids and just play their butts off. But then you get out in the suburbs, and now you got guys who have been playing a certain way all their lives. They know these guys. They know each other. And you run into a situation where you're getting that. A lot of coaches come in thinking, okay, I got my star, I got another star, okay, let's go. Everybody, but how they've been playing is they've been playing together as a team. They play off of each other very well. That's where player development comes in at, because that's where the keen eye that I have understands players, understands how they mix. The puzzle analogies I gave you before. Everybody's a piece to the puzzle. I'm the type of guy that lets you know how the pieces fit together. I'm great at reading what this player can do well, what they can't do well, and then putting them on the floor with somebody who can do well what they can't do well and needs what they do well. You put on the four people that don't know how to rebound, you better put somebody that's only about rebounding. You can put 4 people that are not good at rebounding, but that 5th person has to be only about rebounding. That's all they do. They're great at rebounding. They're great box out. They're not trying to shoot the ball. All they're doing is trying to go after the ball. That's it. You put one shooter on the floor. You put one slasher on the floor. Put 2 shooters on the floor. You better put a passer on the floor. Only a guy that only wants to pass. Because if you have 3 guys that want to shoot the ball, then you got 3 black holes on the floor. I think I spoke about this once before. And the odd thing that I've been going through lately is just like the rejection of ideals, man. That's the killer stuff. I talked about this before. Been forgetting my show Unity. Was not there in the coaching world. We're not working as a unit. We're not taking ideals of the next person, especially the God. And I get why, because I come off arrogant as fuck. I get it. I do. I get it. If I came across a person that was as arrogant as me, I'd probably be like you too if I was like you, but I'm not. Somebody knows what the fuck they're talking about and it works. I'd be like, man, bring that shit here, bro. Bring that here. We need that. We got to pop this off. We're trying to get this going. We're trying to get these kids off, man. We're trying to get them off into the world. We're trying to give them better opportunities, the most of them that we can. You got to have a keen eye to be able to do that. You got to be able to read these young people. You got to be able to see their light. The problem is a lot of these coaches are holding darkness, or their light is dim. They don't want nobody with bright lights around them. They want to get away with teaching the dim shit. I'm a bright light, cuz. If people talk about, like I told you, testing people, this is how I test people. If you really about the kids, I am. Fact. And it's known throughout anybody I deal with. I'm about the kids. It's proven. If you repel against me, somebody who's pure about the kids, doesn't that kind of mean that you may not be all about the kids? I'm just throwing the shit out there, bro. I just speak real. I'm very transparent, and I get it. The thing about one of the whole cultures of this coaching culture that's untouched, don't talk about is that if everybody's doing right and teaching the right stuff and the great stuff that everybody's doing, that everybody's saying that everybody's doing, then who's teaching the bad stuff? Who are the bad ones? They got to be somewhere. This bad basketball is out there, so it's got to be somewhere. Where is it? I'm not teaching it. I got proof. I'm not teaching it. So where is it at? So why people get mad when I call out bad basketball being taught? Unless you're mad because you're the one that's teaching bad basketball. It sounds crazy. If you listen to it, blessings. And if not, it wasn't meant for you. Pass it on. And I want to tell my American people, man. I want to tell my athletes. I want to tell my parents. I want to talk to my coaches too. That's what I do it for. Because if we all do it on unity, in unison, together, and bring this good stuff to good stuff, that's what kills me. Why would you repel against me? Because it's only going to come back to you. It's only going to showcase what I'm pointing out more. You can fake it and facade it all you want to. You can be fugazi all you want to. But the real you is going to show. Just like the real me always shows. My real me don't never stop showing. Ever. I never go fake for nothing. You hear me. I speak it. Problem is you hate it. Talk about offense. I talk about defense. They talk about offense. So I'll come back and say, well, yo, we need to score 100. Teams are scoring 100. Nah. I'll be happy scoring 70, 50, 56 and 57 and went, okay. How's that offense? You know what I'm saying? Like that's not offense. But Joe, you want to pick the opposite of what I say? Okay. The NBA put out something that said, what was it? It said that the scoring average is up at the highest it's been in 50 years. I just did a show the other day about the college teams that were dropping 100 balls. Within the last 2 weeks, I ain't been doing nothing but seeing 100 balls in high school basketball. Triple overtime, double overtimes. Man, people scoring, dude. People scoring. You have me scoring 55, 56. Okay. That's what happened to us last year. That's what happened to us last year, bro. Put me on the stands, man. This Thailand TV, man. Welcome. Welcome. Like I told you, the tone's gonna be a little bit different today, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in this world today, man. Make sure you know your constitutional rights. I'm gonna keep saying that every episode. Make sure you know your constitutional right. It is only one page. Look it up. You are very 15 minutes. You can read the whole thing. Read all the signatures. And when they say something to you, you can quote what you want on it. It's one page, man. Constitution, man. Hold your rights, bro. Hold your rights. I get it. You got your gats, but you see what they're doing with gats. Hold your constitutional rights, man. That's what they made it for. They made it. So they can't do nothing about it. It's theirs. They made it. We didn't create it like, hey, you guys got to sign this. No, they made it. They signed it. It's not supposed to be able to do anything to us, man. So hold your constitutional rights. Knowledge is power. And right now is where the knowledge needs to start coming up, man. Common knowledge, bro. Common sense. And that's on the God, man. Please listen to what I'm saying, man. Stop rejecting it, man. Listen, it's real shit. I talk crazy, man. I'm an educated thug, man. You know what I'm saying? I hung around with them thugs over South Minneapolis, man. On Trey 8, man. The Bloods, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the real niggas. Excuse my language. Real kings, man. That's where I learned it from. I'm like watching these dudes. Like, these dudes wilding. You know what I'm saying? Shit can go down anything. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Think I'm lying. Hey, Southside, think I'm lying, boy. Hey, hit Park Ave or your hit Park. Go through downtown, hit 7th, roll. We roll over them real quick. You said that so up, man. Hey, man. Hey, it's blue over there. A lot of blue over there. I know. I roll them streets, man. Know your rights, man. Know your rights, dog. And y'all, man, come on, man, for real, man. Scoring 100, man. Make these. My son, man. I love to give my son flowers. Fuck it. Before I go on to today's topic, the great debate, let's talk about it. Hey, man. I seen these dudes score 3-4 possessions in a row. 3 possessions in a row. 5 to 7 seconds each. This is why when we were young, we scored a lot of points. Because we could score quick. Like quick. I posted a video later, a game that they were in. They were down 16 with like 4 minutes to go. Score quick. Got back. I think we lost the game by 1. Or I think we lost the game by 1. We were down 16. No, it was like 16 with like 3 minutes. 2. No, it wasn't 2. Might have been 2. We score quick. Basically is what I'm saying. And this team now, if you watch them, they'll score quick. Like they'll hit boom. Fast break. TJ quick. He fast as hell. He get down there for it. Bam, bam. One pass, trade 3. 5 seconds. Come back down, turnover, boom. Layup. 5 seconds. Come back down, get a rebound, kick it up, kick it over. Down low, bam. 7 seconds. We can score fast, man. Suggestions, man. Just some suggestions I make. You know what I mean? You can listen to it if you want to. If not, pass it on. But tonight's show is about the debate of ever. The biggest debate in the history of sports. Who the GOAT? Who the GOAT? Everybody talking about the good old days, man. Everybody talking about the new nowadays dudes. Who the GOAT? Who's the GOAT? What is the GOAT, right? And the GOAT is an acronym for greatest of all time. Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. Ever. ever, out of any sport, out of any athlete in this world, Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time. And there's only one reason why Ali is the greatest of all time for me. Is because Ali could talk you out your game before you even got dressed for the event. Before you even got dressed to leave your house to go to the event. You was out of your game. You was out. You was shook. You was like, especially back then, because it's a disadvantage back then, because Ali had future language. You know what I'm saying? Like some of us guys, that's how prophets and gods are. When you're in the presence of a God, you'll see it. They talk into the future. They don't talk at now. They talk into the future. And Ali, you know what I'm saying? Like that dude could like literally sit there, and I see. Matter of fact, they showed a video one time of one of who was, I forgot who he was fighting, but dude was at the crib. He was looking at, he watching them on he watching them on the TV. They doing an interview with him on the TV. He's like, yeah, this motherfucker, I'm a bad man. This nigga weak. I whoop this nigga every day. He gonna get why? He gonna when he get down me, he gonna be looking like a like. Dude was joning, and dude like, what the heck? This dude talking about me like that? Like he had dude shook, bro. But that's, I think, one of the things that made him the GOAT, because you was already beaten before you even walked into his ring. And that's not a characteristic a lot of athletes have anymore, man. A lot of athletes aren't putting fear in people. Like people aren't fearful to play somebody nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people want to game scheme people and whatever, worry and whatever. But people aren't sitting there like, man, fuck this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how he was with Ali. Ali ore farming, man. He was out there ore farming. I was talking about ore farming yesterday with the boys, man. I had to let them dudes know I'm an ore farmer. That's why I appreciate the GOAT of all GOATs. That's why I appreciate Ali, because I'm like that. I'll change the whole environment just from my God's breath. Just from what I speak will change everything. Everything. Literally 180. I start talking and literally everything becomes 180. Everything. You're chasing around on screens. You're missing shots. We're getting rebounds. We're hitting three. You're arguing with each other. Everything changes. And I showed that yesterday, man. I had to show the Kings that. Because we got to speak life back into us. We've been dormant for too much. And especially into the sports world, we're limiting these young kids. And especially in the sports world in particular, we're limiting these kids. And a guy like Ali and being able to aura farm is a true definition of the mindset that you have to be the greatest, to be the best at what you do. Think aura farming is just new. It's got a name, but it's been here. You know who that is? Babe Ruth. This motherfucker in baseball told an MLB professional pitcher, I'm gonna crack your shit over the moon. I'm gonna crack your shit over the moon, dog. Aura farming been here, dog. That's what makes them the greatest, is because their mindset will literally tell you what they about to do. They will literally look you in your eye and tell you, I'm going to send this ball over there. And you're one of the greatest pitchers in the world. That's aura farming. That's what makes you the greats. That's what makes you the greats. I mean, period. And now when we get specifically into, you know what I'm saying, biases of the sport basketball, right? That's my sport. That's just what it is. I got to admit it. This is my show. Talking about basketball in particular, we know, and we have to know this. If you don't know, you're about to know. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is the GOAT. And it ain't even on me, man. It ain't even on me, man. That's on other players in the league, that retired player, people that played with him before him, after him. They'll tell you, All of them will tell you. Old, young, new. They'll tell you need to go, man. So you got to understand the number one, right? Ore farming. He wasn't an ore farmer. The nigga tongue out. What? I seen a video. I seen the video the other day. Dude was talking about Jordan. He was like, "Yeah, I'm a Jordan hater, man. I'm gonna watch these highlight ducks and see what these people talk about." And he said, "Why does?" He said, "Hold on, this shit funny though." He said, "Yo, why?" He said, "Why this dude got his tongue out all the time, man? He's on some freaky." He said, "This Jordan dude y'all like on some freaky shit." He got tongue out. Ore farming, cuz. Nigga, ore farmer, nigga with his tongue out, man. Come on, man. The greats, bro. The greats are all ore farmers. That's what they do because it changes everything in an instant. They can change. They can literally turn things 180 in an instant. Instant. And Michael Jordan was one of the greatest at doing that, especially on the basketball field, basketball court. Just his ability to make people play great. I mean, look what he did to Rodman. What was Rodman out here doing? Rodman at Vegas with Carmen Electra getting married, wearing a wedding dress, and got a game in 4 hours in another state. And he had to. And Jordan tamed that. That alone, come on, man. I mean, so what do you want to go by, right? This is the problem. Because what category do you want to go by? That's where people get misconceptions of what the GOAT is. Because people are categorizing things, and when they put their person at the top of that category, they think he's the GOAT, right? Most rings. You can't use that. Because now you're talking about Bill Russell, right? So Bill Russell the GOAT, he got the most rings. We're talking about rings. If you're talking about rings, you can't talk about Michael Jeffrey Jordan on just rings. He's got 6 of them now. Nobody's got 3. Nobody got 3 and 3 like he do, but he ain't got the most. So we can't go on that. Best shooter, Steph Curry, hands down. Hands down. Best dude to ever shoot that ball, bro. Which is unfair. I talked about it before. His daddy was the best shooter too, so it's kind of unfair. But you get your flowers because you was the best shooter in the history of the game. Yes, you are, sir. Yes, sir, you are. Curry with the sauce. You are the best shooter in the game. Does that make him the GOAT? Does that make him the GOAT? The best scorer. LeBron came the best scorer. History of the game. Make him the GOAT. Most clutch, Kobe Bean Bryant. Splash you. 3 niggas on you, fading away, 3-point, flying out of bounds for game. Kobe. Go. Go. I mean, yeah, right. I feel like LeBron is second. And I'm going to tell you why LeBron is second. Not 1A, not 1B. It's straight up 1 Jordan. I'll tell you why LeBron is second. LeBron is second because my category that I love, the do-it-all category. This category includes Russell Westbrook. No Kitchens in there. LeBron's in there. And then one of my favorite, Oscar Robertson. I got Oscar in the top 5 of the GOAT. I mean, doing it all, like to be able to do everything on the court, like, I mean, it's debatable about whether he could transition his game into the modern days, but he did everything. I mean, you think about Westbrook, Jokic, you think about scoring 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Think about how much that affects the game. Think about how much you're affecting the game if you score 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. think about how many things you're affecting the game. Like, you're changing the game a lot. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of shooters and scorers, they're just shooting and scoring. The game ain't really changing. They're shooting and scoring. Steph Curry, he on about his defense, right? His man probably might come down there and knock a three down too. But he'll come down and knock another three. He ain't gonna stop knocking threes. So there's weaknesses, and these do-it-all guys, their weaknesses are probably a little bit lower than most of these other guys. I mean, Jordan had a few weaknesses. I mean, Jordan didn't win until he started winning, but that's why he the GOAT, because once he started winning, he didn't stop. Y'all can call Washington all you want to. That's player coach. You trying to motherfucker build a franchise. But he didn't stop winning once he won. That's the difference. He ain't stopped. He never lost. After he won one time, he never lost again. I think that's what a lot of people talk about when they talk about him winning 6 rings, right? I think this is what they're really trying to say. They're really trying to say that once he won, he didn't lose again. It's not even the fact that, he's 6-0 in the finals. Fuck the final. No. Once he won, he didn't lose again. You can count the one where he came back halfway through, whatever. But once he won, he didn't lose again. That's GOAT status, bro. People have tried to get there. Kobe almost got there. Shaq almost got there. They almost got there together. Or they almost got there. But it's very difficult. It's very difficult. And why overall Jordan is the GOAT? Because he can do it all. He was Defensive Player of the Year. So he ain't got no problem trying to lock somebody down. Blocking shots, he's doing chase downs. Everything everybody else was doing, he was doing. He was doing everything. He was basically doing everything. He was. But his aura farm, man, the way that he just commanded that, the way people feared playing him, the way you had to fucking like scheme for him, bro. Like they had to make a whole the Jordan rule, beat his ass, bro. Every time he could beat him down, bro. Knock him down again, knock him down again. Knock him down again, knock him down again. And they had to do that because he kept getting back up, coming in. He kept getting back up, coming in, slamming on niggas, dunking on niggas. They had to do something. He kept coming, he kept coming, he kept coming, he kept coming. And then he punched his own teammates in the face if they didn't come with him because he kept coming and kept coming. They got a pair of shoes named after this man, the Flu Game. The Flu Game shoes, man. This man had a flu. Man had a flu, bro. Dropping 50. What boy doing? Was it 45? How much are you dropping the Flu Game? How much you dropping the Flu Game? Drop in Flu Game. How much? Oh, okay. 38, 7. My bad. I was off. He only scored 38. My bad. With the flu, he had 38 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. The flu, bro. They tried to food poison that dude, man. In the Flu Game, he dropping 38, bro. And your gut is wrenching. The greatest of all time. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Can't nobody do it like that, man, Brown. Can't nobody do it like that, man. We haven't seen that one. There's a lot of people. I think LeBron was similar to Len Bias, right? Steph Curry, like his daddy. You know what I'm saying? I think there's a similar thing to a lot of people, but there's no Jordan. There's no Jordan. Even like with the Wimbies coming in and all these new freak shows that are out here that are coming in, man, this game and changing the game, there's no Jordan. I have not seen anybody's will, anybody's mental manipulation, just like mental assertiveness, just confidence, cockiness, arrogance, like Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I've never seen it on the basketball court, except mine. A little similar to that. But anyways, ain't nothing to talk about me on Thailand TV. But give his flowers where he's due, man. We'll never see it. We'll probably never see another one, especially with the, like I told you, man, earlier in the thing, with all this soft coaching that's going on and going to meet kids where they're at. It's going to be difficult for us to make some Jordans. It's going to be difficult because guys are not going to have that mental capacity that this man had, like this kill mode, bro. This kill mentality was just something else. Like if you was on the other team, you was done. To ask other players, I mean, watch videos of other players speak about it. They say it. They'll tell you. They be like, "Yo," they used to tell their teammates, "Do not piss this dude off." I know I'm one of them guys. My guys know I'm one of them type of guys. I'm the type of guy, don't piss me off. I'm gonna change the whole motherfucking game. Everything that you thought you was doing is about to be a whole bunch of different shit now. I'm one of them people. Don't piss me off. Let me just chill. Let me just smile and have my motherfucking shit. Don't piss me off. I'm gonna change everything. Or farming. To the new young shit. You gotta talk that young people language, man. Blessings to the young people, all my young dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? Apple Valley, y'all know what's up, man. Y'all getting it in, you know what I'm saying? Get these dubs, man. Keep going in that direction. I'm loving it. But one love, man. Or farming, man. That's the phrase of the year right now. Or farm, man. Let's use that, especially right now in today's world. Right now, actually, on for real shit. That's actually a pretty good philosophy right now, man. For real, on some for real shit. I'm one of the type of people. I say shit that's weird. It might sound crazy, but if you do it, blessings. And if you don't, it wasn't meant for you. Or farming, man. Let's get this world back on the right axis, man. Cause shit is all fucked up right now, man. Hell freezing up. Whatever, man. Enough of that. Otherwise, I'm gonna start getting pissed off and raged again, man. Love y'all. Blessings to everybody, man. Thank you for tuning in to Thailand TV. I appreciate all the love, man. Take care of yourselves, man. Take care of each other, man. Blessings to everybody, man. I love y'all. I'm about this, man. Good night.